is the final week of the regular season. Everything counts, and the question is who's going to make it out. For some teams, their season is on the line this week. My record is on the line too. Last week we went 12-4, and our overall record is 178 for 78. Though this week we're going to get all 16 games. Before we start, if you just want to look at your favorite team's games, then click the time frames in the description and go see if your favorite team wins this week. First off, the Baltimore Ravens will dominate this game. The Ravens have secured a playoff position, but not their division. What's the difference, you may ask? Winning their division will grant them the home field advantage in the first round of playoffs, which makes a huge difference. Currently, they're neck and neck with the Steelers, so this game will decide everything. Meanwhile, the Browns, they're looking worse in worse shape than their O-linemen, losing the last 5 games by decently large margins. On top of that, they'll probably be tanking for a high draft pick. At the end, the Ravens with passion will lead a blowout game, 31-3, not being anywhere close. Then we have another very important game here, and the Steelers are going to win it. The Bengals will try their best to win this game, but ultimately end up short because of their rubbish defense. However, the Steelers' offense is also not that far behind from the Bengals' offense, and it would be an understatement to say that the Bengals' defense has more holes than Swiss cheese. This game will be a very high-scoring shootout, 42-38, that will end the Bengals' playoff hallucinations. In this next game, though, the Bills will probably rest their key starters, considering that no matter what, they'll get the 2 seed in the AFC. But if they weren't resting their key starters, this game might be like Kevin McAllister versus the Wet Bandits. But they'll still win this game by a decent margin because the Patriots, 1, are just that bad, and 2, are probably trying to lose this game for a higher draft pick. This game will end 27-17 in a comfortable win for Buffalo. In this next game, though, this will not be close. The Eagles will win effortlessly 27-7. Another win for this dominant Eagles team that have been looking great this whole year. Saquon Barkley is a demon, averaging over 120 yards per game. Last time these teams played, the Eagles won 28-3, and Saquon Barkley had 176 yards and a touchdown. And in this game, he will break the rushing yards record in a single season. On top of that, the Giants are also probably going to throw this game so they can secure the coveted number 1 overall pick. Now for this next game, the Texans will grab an easy win, while a naive sports reporter named Adam Rankin may fall in the trap of believing the Texans have nothing to play for as their seat is already locked in. A seasoned veteran such as myself will recognize that they will push everything they have to win this game in order to secure good momentum going into the playoffs. Meanwhile, the Titans can keep games close and entertaining, but they can never win them because they forgot to wipe the butter off their fingers before they enter the field. Ultimately, the Bengals will win this game 31-27 in a firework ending. Now we have a classic of a game here. The Packers will win it. The Bears haven't beaten the Packers since December 2018, which is just flat out embarrassing for a team to dominate you for over 5 years. The Bears have not won a football game, though, since October week 6. The Packers will win a tight game here, 26-24. Tell me, though, isn't it sad that the Packers, who are 11-5 team, can only get the 6 seed because of how the playoff rules work? Let me know in the comment section down below. Next, we have another good game, but one team has been doing consistently better than the other, and that's the Commanders, who have been one of football's biggest shocks this year. The Cowboys have nothing to play for, which is why the Commanders will win this game 31-20. Now the Falcons vs. Panthers. This isn't really an important game for the Panthers, but the goal of ruining the Falcons' playoff dreams is still another thing here to consider. But come on, that's not going to happen, right? The Panthers have the worst defense in football, and the Falcons on paper are a way better team and should win this game 34-24, but I'm still preparing to do the Heimlich on them. Now in this game, the Bucs should take care of business here, but they're so lucky to be making to the playoffs after starting 4-6. Why does this always happen to them? I swear, every year. Anyways, the Saints were garbage ever since week 3. They don't stand a chance against this fire-powered Bucs offense. The Bucs should get a comfortable win here, 31-14. Moreover, the Jaguars could win this game in their sleep. The Colts defense has been looking terrible lately, especially against the Giants last week. On top of that, the record is only good because of their easy schedule. They keep on winning games closely against teams that if anyone else faced with the record, they would be blowing them out. The Jaguars are going to expose them this game 34-28. Moreover, another important game here, the Chargers will win this game easily and clinch the 6th seed in the first season of the Jim Harbaugh era. Hopefully, in this new Chargers era, they'll stop choking as well. But that's only to be depicted in the future. The score should be around 34-10, and an overall dominant win for the Chargers on offense. Here, the Chiefs are going to get another winning cap off a remarkable 16-1 year. The Chiefs will most likely just win this game to ruin the Broncos' chance at making the playoffs. Jokes aside, though, the Chiefs will probably rest their key stars in this game like Mahomes and Kelsey, and maybe try some younger guys, though, or some people who don't get enough game time. Even though the Broncos are still a good team, their recent performance has not been so good, and the Chiefs will somehow win this game by one score, 24-18. In this next game, though, the Rams should win this game because they're the much superior team, and they will be looking to clinch the 3rd seed, which is a lot better than the 4th seed. On top of that, the Seahawks are already eliminated from playoff contention, so they have nothing to play for. Despite their slim chances of making the playoffs, the Dolphins will still pull through in this game, mainly due to the Jets' subpar performance as of now, and the Bengals' Swiss cheese defense, and the Broncos taking L this week to the Chiefs. But there also something else going on for them. They have determination against the odds, so there's no surprise that they will perform despite the lack of the home field advantage and pull through and clutch up when it mattered most. Now here, the 49ers are going to win this game in ease. If they can put up 34 against the Lions, they can put up 50 against the Cardinals. Although that's probably not going to happen, though. The 49ers are still going to win this game, putting up touchdowns for fun. 32-17. Best for last, however, this is maybe the most important game of the week, and the Lions are going to win it and take home the number 1 seed because they've been looking a lot better team than the Minnesota Vikings right now, blowing out teams like 40 that the Vikings could barely beat. And I think that's going to be the story here. The Lions are going to deliver the knockout blow and win 34-28 in overtime. But that's all for this week. If you guys enjoyed, check out my other videos on this channel. And please consider subscribing if you have a great time watching this video. And have a great week. Subscribe!